writing, casting, and fighting. That's right, it's Dungeon Academy from the Op. This dungeon-delving adventure game pits 1 to 6 heroes against one another in a contest to navigate 4 dungeons to become the most glorious academic of all time. But really, it's a personal quest for knowledge is why we study any sort of academic pursuit, right? Setup begins with the construction of the dungeon. Take the base and fold the outer edges inward. Then do the same with the box figure and slide the box through the base. Now, take the roof board and slide in the walls. Put them together and you got yourself a dungeon. Place it on the center of the table. Shuffle the loot cards and place them in a deck nearby along with the teacher figure and all 16 room dice. Take the exit cards and order them sequentially with the 6 on bottom and the 1 on top. Then create a supply of energy tokens. The blue side equals mana, while the red side represents health. Each player now draws a hero card at random and places the number of energy tokens corresponding with their card on their respective spaces. Each player also receives an adventure sheet and needs something to write with, so get a pen or a pencil. Gameplay occurs over 4 rounds or levels, during which players proceed through the following steps. First up, set the difficulty of the level. Either 1 minute for easy, 45 seconds for moderate, or 30 seconds for hard. Next, prepare the dungeon by taking the roof, flipping it upside down, and rolling the 16 room dice inside. Arrange the dice into a flat 4x4 grid, then cover the roof with the base. Holding it tightly, flip the dungeon over. But don't lift the roof yet. This dungeon is now ready to explore. When everyone is ready, reveal the dungeon and start the timer. At this point, everyone now draws a path on their adventure sheet for the current level. Before we get to navigation, let's look at the dungeon floor. The dice form the 16 rooms in this level of the dungeon. In each room, you will find either a monster, which you fight with health or mana, or a potion, which restores health or mana. Blobs and ghosts take 1 health or mana respectively. The Colossus and the Reaper take 2 health or mana respectively, and the potions provide 1 of their energy type to the adventurer. When drawing their path, the adventurer has to follow a few golden rules. The path's start and finish must both come from an outer room of the dungeon level. Rooms are connected orthogonally. Diagonal moves are illegal. A path cannot move through the same room twice. As soon as a player has finished their path, they take the top exit card from the exit pile. When all players have an exit card, or the timer runs out, the adventuring ends and it's time to score. Starting with the player with the first exit card, each adventurer resolves their pathway. The player to their left takes the teacher figure and moves through the dungeon, calculating the outcome of each room. When fighting a small monster, place 1 energy token of that type into the monster space on the adventure sheet. When fighting a large monster, place 1 energy token on that monster space and the other energy token back in the pool. When drinking a potion, add 1 energy token of that type from the pool to the hero. In order to gain points, the player must have completed the level, moved legally, and they cannot drop below 0 health or mana. It is possible to finish with 0 health or mana. However, if they manage to pull it off, score those points. 1 point for each monster fought. Any bonus points from hero or loot cards, and 1 reward of the player's choice from the 4 available quests at the bottom of their sheet. Add up the points for the round and only reset a hero's health and mana if they fail the level. Before moving on, each player that navigated through the level successfully gets a chance to take a loot card. Draw and reveal 1 loot card per player. In numerical exit order, each player takes 1. Discard any leftovers. Reset the dungeon for the next level and discard energy tokens off the adventurer sheet. Repeat this process for the next 3 levels with a small variation. In round 2, 1 room die is replaced with a labyrinth die. And in round 4, 1 room die is replaced with the boss die. These dice have some more potent dungeon hazards. Play continues for 4 rounds, after which the scores are totaled and the player with the most glory points wins the game. And that's Dungeon Academy. I'm Becca Scott, and with all the hours I've put into this show, I've at least earned an honorary dungeoneering degree or something, right? Anyway, you can watch me and my friends play this game and other awesome games on Game the Game right here on Geek and Sundry. We'll see you there.